Rochester greater than the Rochester Adams Highlanders came from behind in overtime, then won a penalty shootout to knock off the Utica Eisenhower Eagles 2-1, and claimed the District 13 championship Saturday afternoon. Adams won the shootout 4-1 as the Highlanders made all 4 of their penalty kicks in the shootout. However, the Eagles missed 2 of their first 3 kicks. It was a great game. It was just a battle. I have a lot of respect for them, Eisenhower, and they had chances because they create a lot. And really comes down to never quitting. I'm so proud of my team because they didn't quit. Adams head coach Josh Hickey said. The Eagles had gone on top 1-0 in the first overtime when Eagles got on the end of a cross and muscled the ball across the line with 8:25 left in the period. Advertisement, but some adjustments between periods paid instant dividends for Rochester Adams. The Highlanders switched formations to start the second overtime, and it took Adams just 1:18 to tie the score. Cammy Smith played a long ball over the top that found Haley Wentslaff, who took the ball in stride and chipped the ball past the charging goalkeeper to make it 1-1. I knew right when the ball hit Cammy's feet that it was coming right to me. We've done that all year. I knew I had the space, Wentslaff said. I just perfectly placed it into the net like we always have. We had to change tactically again. That's one thing about my group is that they're very smart just as a collective group. And they listen, and they adapt, and it showed. We adapted and we scored in 2 minutes, Hickey said. They are very bright kids. They work hard, they learn, and then they are ready to put anything into action that they need to. The formation we threw there at the end, we hadn't used in 2 months. And we put it together there in 2 minutes. The game was generally a tactical one, especially early on. The two teams played nearly 20 minutes to start the game without a shot on goal. They have 2 of the best players in the state in their age groups in Eagles and Dibba who are very dangerous, so we had to be tactically sound there, and then once we were able to open it up a little bit and create some chances, but they scored first and put us on our heels a little bit, which let us open things up as well, Hickey said. But the first half, we had to play sound and play to our game plan, and we did. Once the game did start to open up, it was the Eagles who generally had the better of possession and the better chances. Led by the play of forwards Eagles and Lauren Debo, the Eagles outshot Adams in every period, including both a crossbar and a missed penalty kick in the first half. I know the girls played very well today. Things would have been different if the first penalty kick would have been in the net, or the crossbar. We hit the crossbar. So we had 2 great chances that could have put this team away, and unfortunately bad luck for us, it didn't happen, Eagles head coach Meredith Neckoger said. So Adams, came back, and they tied the game. And then when you go to PKs you never know what happens. Highlanders goalkeeper Maddie Dolenga tuned in a stellar performance, making a handful of tough saves and perhaps contributing to Eisenhower's struggles at the penalty spot with her constant chatter. That's kind of what I do, is try to get in their head, and I knew my teammates had my back, and they would bury. And if I just got in there, Eisenhower's head, and I stopped one, then my teammates were going to help me finish the job. Adams had their chances to get on the board in regulation as well. Perhaps their best chance came as time was winding down in regulation, but Eagles goalkeeper Elizabeth McConkey saved the day, coming off her line to cut down the angle on the breakaway and then make a fantastic save, stabbing at the ball with her foot and getting just enough to send the ball over the end line for a corner kick. With the win, Adams improves to the 4th of April 19 and advances to the regionals where the Highlanders will face Waterford Mod on Tuesday. "I think we're ready," Wentzelhoff said. "We literally are a family, and I know we're ready for whatever comes our way. The whole point of coming to this game, we said we want 4 more days together. And that's what we're doing. We're just looking at every day to get better." Eisenhower finishes the year the 3rd of February 16. "We had the chances. It didn't go our way, but the good news for us is we'll be back. We have maybe 2 starters that are graduating, and we'll be stronger next year," Neckoger said. "It was a huge turnover from last year. We lost a lot of very, very good players from last year. I didn't know what to expect because of all the young players we've got. But when you have the caliber of players on the top like Lauren and Make, we are dangerous. And I thought they exceeded expectations. You can't win every game. But we won the MAC. That was huge for us, and we were hoping to win the district, but we came up short.